All right, welcome back to the channel. This is first of all, another cover lover. And what I do here, as this thing is adjusting to me moving back and forth, what I do here is I take a song that I like, or as you suggest, and I do a cover of it. As usual, I forgot what the cover was and who suggested, well, I know what the cover is, but who suggested it is a totally different thing. And so I'd like to see if I can give us, okay, here we go. Cav HDEU, which I'm assuming means Europe, maybe, I hope, or maybe not. It requested a song by Alphaville called Big in Japan, and I think I remember the song. And then he wanted me to do the cover by Guano Apes, or they wanted me to do the cover by the Guano Apes. I have no idea what Guano Apes are. Alphaville is the only song, of course, I know right off the top of my head is Forever Young. And that was a great song, loved it. It's one of those songs that always gets me, no matter when I listen to it. Forever Young, it's just a good song, and it's I want to be... every time I hear it in my head, I have to sing it, and every time I see it, I have to listen to it. It's a great song. Big in Japan by Alphaville. Cav HD, you suggested this, and then Guano Apes. I do not know them at all. So here we go. We're going to get started on this. Put this right here. Get this over here. Thank you for your patience, and here we go. Okay, that was interesting. I got a little bit to say about that, but I will save it, and then we're going to do this. This is the Guano Apes official video. I don't know this band at all. That song I knew, Alphaville I knew. It was okay. The song was okay. It was a little bit droning for me, just being honest. And I'll talk a little bit more about that, but let's listen to this. Here we go.
Winter city side, crystal bit of snowflakes all around my head and in the wind. I had no illusions that I would find a glimpse of summer heat waves in your eyes. You did what you did to me, now it's history I see. Here's my comeback on the road again. Things will happen why they can. I will wait here for my man tonight. It's easy when you're big in Japan. You're big in Japan. You're big in Japan. You're big in Japan. Yes, yeah. You're big in Japan, and I sleep by your side all through the night. Big in Japan, it's easy to be. Neon on my skin, passing silhouettes of strange illuminated mannequins. Shall I stay here at the zoo? Should I go and change the point of view for other ugly things? You did what you did to me, now it's history I see. Things will happen why they can. I will wait here for my man tonight. It's easy when you're big in Japan. You're big in Japan. You're big in Japan. You're big in Japan. It's there. You're big in Japan, and I sleep by your side all through the night. Big in Japan, it's easy to be. You'll see. Too late. You're big in Japan. You're big in Japan. You're big in Japan. It's there. You're big in Japan, and I sleep by your side all through the night. Big in Japan, it's easy to be. You're big in Japan, and I sleep by your side all through the night. Big in Japan, it's easy to be. You're big in Japan. You're big in Japan. You're big in Japan. It's
Nice. Very nice. All right, so I love that, by the way, if you couldn't tell, because it's saying nice at the end, and I'm shaking my head and I give thumbs up. Man, fantastic. Thank you so much. Cav HD, I believe, suggested this, and I don't know what even to say about it. I loved it. I thought it was great. The Alphaville was okay. I didn't love it, but I love the cover of it. And what I was going to say, I was too busy watching her to really tell what instruments they were playing. And I like to do that on this channel. I'm a gearhead, as you can probably see in the background. Stuff I don't even play, setting up back there. But they were amazing, and I want to check out more. I hope they do more covers. I mean, I certainly want to watch the original band, and thank you so much for turning me on to them. I need new music. I say that every time as well, because I'm stuck in the past. But I did go to Japan, and I can't remember when it was. My mind, guys, I don't know if it was in the 90s or 2000s or when it was. Don't remember. But I was in Japan for a month, and I went with a band called, it was a country band, or they claimed to be a country band. It was a country band that my brother-in-law had played in until we had to kick him out because he couldn't go to Japan, firstly because, he had problems, and anyway, I don't want to talk about that because I don't know if anybody in the family will be watching it. This is my ex-wife's brother. great player. They did a lot more country, and then when he left the band and they started adding other guitar players, and it got to be really a rock and roll band that just begrudgingly did some country, because at the time, and I think it was the 90s, country music was huge, and it was big in South Carolina, and there were country bars everywhere, big country dance halls, and that's how we got. They saw that band. And then they were looking for a keyboard player, and I said, I'll be glad to come on board, but I want to go to Japan. So I went to Japan with them, and it was fun and a great time. But again, we went to a club in Japan that really expected country music, and we didn't play all that much. We did some, but we played stuff like Zeppelin and stuff like that. We didn't play traditional country, and as close as we got would be an occasional country song that I would sing or somebody else would sing, and the rest of the band hated it. But that's what we were there for, regardless. Guys, if you're watching this from the old band, I love you, but it's true, and you know it's true. So I love Japan. I loved Japan then. I'm assuming it's probably fairly similar now. But the people were fantastic. They were nice, and they're very, very gracious. And so anyway, that's enough about Japan and me. And but love this. This was fantastic when you're big in Japan. And they wanted us to stay. We could have stayed as long as we wanted. And as a matter of fact, when the rest of the band said no, they came to me privately and said, hey, we've got a hotel down here. We need a piano player. I wasn't that kind of piano player. If I had been, I probably would have stayed, and my life would have been probably worse than, it'd be certainly worse than it is now. But anyway, all that's neither here nor there. Thank you for letting me gab and all of that. And we'll see you on the next time. And again, loved it. It's fantastic. Peace. We'll see you later. Sorry, I forget this time every time. Like this video if you did like the video and my insane ramblings. Subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends, because if you like it, they'll like it. I say that every time. Hit the notification bell, because I'll go a little dry spell and then I'll just flood the airwaves with my stuff, and that's what I'm going to do this time. And so you'll know when I've got other stuff coming out if you want to see it, right? Comment down below. Just don't be mean, all right? More suggestions, keep them coming, and I'll do them as I get to them, all right? Peace.